refrigerators, so that it gives you the condition that will be able to store things for a very long period of time. So let's say if you identify farming areas, you build a particular silo, big one. So these people produce the tomato. You know that there is high supply of tomatoes, so the market will not be able to absorb it. You put it in these silos. They are stored in the conditions that allow them to be there for a very long time. So every now and then that the market needs tomato, you go to these silos or warehouses, you get them, and you bring them onto the market. And the last time I was telling you that South Africa has done something. So what they have done is that they have vehicles, okay, that have some refrigerators in them. So when the farmer is done with production, these vehicles will go to the farm gates and go and buy the produce, okay, and then bring it to the silos. So what it means is that the only thing the farmer should be concerned about is farming. The farmer should not be thinking about how to sell the produce, because there are systems built to ensure that these trucks will go to the farm gate, buy the produce, take it to the silos, and then as where the market needs it, it is brought onto the market. So you have all year supply of whatever produce. Do you understand the point I'm making? So it means that what the farmer is concerned about is farming. He's not concerned about marketing. He's not concerned about selling. He's not concerned about how to, and what if it goes bad. That's a proper system built to ensure that the farmer gets market, the buyer gets the produce, and the prices will not go up. The prices will be stable, and there will be consistent supply of the produce. This is not rocket science, Janice. And then on the other side, there's factories. So if we need to process them into finished goods, there are some factories built to ensure that these tomatoes are processed into paste or tomato paste whatsoever. So you have buyers, you have silos that are storing the thing in the interim. You have markets that these produce will be sent to. You have factories that are processing some aspect of the produce into finished goods. That's a proper system. Are you saying Ghana, we can't think to the extent of building such a system?
So I haven't seen any effort to like rebuild the tomato processing factories do. What I have seen though is that the government has said they are making investments into the tomato sector to make sure that we can produce tomato. Because as it stands now, we import 75% of our tomatoes.
The solution is not just production. What happens to what you produced?
Exactly. So, and then I have also seen, to give them some credit, I have also seen that, somewhere in the northern region, I think a company has partnered with the government. I was trying to find more on that to start producing these silos that you are talking about. So they are doing it on a small scale now. So I hoped that this will be continued. That it won't just be one of those things that we talk about and then we don't see the outcome of that. But the government has said that aside diplomatic efforts that they are going to, of course, initiate with Burkina Faso to see what they can do temporarily to solve the issue, they are also looking at, the long-term irrigation system.
Janice, do you know how many times we've read in the news, government to build silos, government to build factories? Do you know how many? If you like, go into the archives, you will see millions of stories. Didn't I just tell you that the government of MPP said they were going to build silos in every district? What happened to that? Do you know the things we've heard too? Immediately you hear two when a report Ghana 2. Ghana 2. Before the Ghana will get to the 2. You don't know us. You will say Ghana even if Ghana has that one guy is better. It means that the process has Ghana 2. Or government to forget.
It's not even funny because me I'm expecting. I know it has probably started. I've not bought tomatoes in a while, but I know that the prices will start going up because 75% of our tomato is imported.
I even think it could be more than that. That's a very conservative estimation. I think it will be more than that. Go to Akumada. It used to be our tomato hub. A lot of farmers are discouraged. They are not willing. There's no motivation.
It's the same.
It's a fundamental problem.
That's what we've been talking about. That there's no ready market. There's no ready market.
Even when I was in JHS, learning agriculture, this thing that I'm talking to, it was stated there. Lack of market, lack of warehouses. We learned it in agri back then. Ghana's problem has been a long. Charlie, it's 21 minutes after 8. Whilst we are talking about tomato, let me talk to you about Goldfinger. If you go there, you will get something to eat this morning. So they are open Monday to Saturday. I don't know why I'm sweating. The AC is on.
Yes, please.
And I'm really sick because I'm sweating and the AC. That's a huge problem. You can see I'm sweating. I thought the AC was not
plus size, man.
Pardon?
Because you have plus size.
You know, it means that I have a problem. When you go to Goldfinger, they are open Monday to Saturday, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. and Sunday 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. You'll get your perfect breakfast, lunch, dinner, and you'll get to enjoy light night vibes. Breakfast starts from just 45 cedis daily. Tuesdays from 5 p.m. You can enjoy 15% off everything at Corporate Hangout. Friday, 5 p.m. They have something they call Sip and Paint. Good drinks, good company. Saturdays from 6 p.m. Stick and wine with live music. Sundays feature a buffet with live music from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then sunset vibes from 5 p.m. till late. Even though the Ramadan is over, you can still grab your shareable supper. Now it's not iftar, so iftar can be synonymous to supper. So you can get it, whether one for one person or it's something that you can share with another person. Now you can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Goldfinger Restaurant. Contact them on 024 867 2185. 024 867 2185. It's 23 minutes after 8. This is still the Orange Sunrise on Orange 107.9. We'll take a quick breather. When we return, we'll talk about how oral is faring in our court. We are told that things are beginning to look a bit difficult for government. We'll ask questions. But let's take this breather. When we return, the show continues. 26 minutes after 8. Very soon we're going to be opening the phone line for you to join us this morning. But Janice, briefly on what's happening in our courts regarding the attempt by this government to recover all goods. You have some update for us?
Okay, so let me just summarize what is happening right now. And so what happened was last week, the oral was continued. The Attorney General, who is the prosecutor in the Eduboahin case, was continuing with the prosecution in court, and they called on, I think, their second witness in court, who is the person in charge of finance at the national, the NIB. And then she stated that she's not even aware that the amount that they are prosecuting Eduboahin for allegedly laundering or misappropriating, she's not aware that that sum of money is missing. And so what is looking like, they are beginning to punch holes in the prosecution of the Attorney General. And so that is what is happening right now. And it's not a good look on the prosecution's part, although the case has been adjourned to April 19th, I think.
And something fundamentally that we need to pay attention to in criminal procedure, the standard of proof is very high. We often say you must prove beyond all reasonable doubt. So it means that there must not be any doubt in the minds of the judges or the judge that this person has indeed committed the crime you are accusing him of committing. So it's not an easy job. It's really a very, very difficult job, because all the defense lawyer is supposed to do is to punch holes, just like you're saying. Punch holes and make the judge have reasons to doubt or have some doubts in the mind of the judge. So it's a very, very difficult job. Now, we know that this government, when they came into office, one of the things that they have talked about is Operation Recover All Goods. And I've said that one of the yardstick with which I would judge this administration on will be their success rates in terms of oral. Because if you made all of us agree or believe that the previous administration was so corrupt and that they have engaged in many corrupt deals, stolen the resources of the country, now you have a duty to prove that indeed you had evidence to back all the accusations that you made or leveled. And you have said to the country that if you succeed with oral, you can be able to get this country $21 billion. I'm not going to be overly expectant, but I will be conservative in saying, okay, you get me even $5 billion. Okay, I know that you may not be able to get all the 21 billion, but at least get me something. So if in your quest to get us something, you don't get us anything at all, because so far, more than a year now, nobody has been prosecuted, even though we know that we often say that the wheels of justice grind slowly. So sometimes you need to exercise some patience. But as we speak, nobody has been prosecuted yet. What it means is that it's going to take some time. Government will have just 4 years. And you can't tell me we should give you another 4 years to prove what you've not been able to prove within 4 years. Because when we are seeking for a mandate, you knew that you were going to govern within 4 years. So you had 4 years to prosecute or to implement whatever you wanted to implement. If this government fails to succeed with oral, then what they are going to do is that they will make the Ghanaian people lose confidence in politicians when they continue to accuse each other of being corrupt. Because we give you the opportunity to come and prove that indeed the officials of the previous administration stole. And if you fail in doing that, what justification do you have? Because it means that whatever you were saying were hoax, fake. You didn't have any evidence to that effect.
Exactly.
So whether they like it or not, they must succeed with oral. They have no excuse.
Now let me make some clarification. So the person that we are talking about is Ruby Edith Eduma, who is the head of finance at the National Signals Bureau.
Okay.
And then she testified in the trial involving Kwabna Edubuahin and other.
And I want to believe
others.
it's the witness of
the prosecution.
The prosecution.
Yeah.
If your witness, your own witness.
So the Attorney General's own witness.
Because your witness is like, you are coming to cement whatever accusation I'm making.
Yeah, so the witness told the court that in her capacity as the head of finance within the national security setup, she is not aware of any thefts or missing 49.1 million Ghana cedis, which is what they are trying.
That's a very, very huge.
She's not aware.
Problem for the prosecution, because if your own witness is saying fundamentally, because before you present a witness in court, you must have been sure that the witness will make or will further prove your case. That's what happens. Because if I'm bringing a witness, he's a witness for me, coming to do my bidding. So if my own witness suggests that I am fundamentally unaware of what what the whole case is anchored on, I have no idea. It's a very huge problem.
Now, she further stated, Alpha, that she has not reported any such financial loss to her superiors,
wow.
The Attorney General, Iyoko, the Auditor General, or the police.
Hey. Charlie.
And she said it would have been her responsibility as the head of finance at the National Signals Bureau to flag any such irregularity if it had occurred.
This is a big problem for the government. I think the indication I'm getting is that some of the cases the government hurriedly sent to court were rushed. And I think that the Attorney General was, or more or less, kowtowed to the pressure of the grassroots. You know these people they call their grassroots? They are piling a lot of pressure on the government to do things that they are not well prepared for. Yes, I'm saying it was the government that promised oral. But you see, in prosecution, just like I've said, criminal prosecution, it goes beyond the allegations we level on television and radio. When you go to court, the name of the game is evidence. And in criminal prosecution, I've already laid the foundation. The standard of proof is the highest. You must prove beyond all reasonable doubt. It didn't say prove beyond reasonable doubt, all. So there must be no doubt in the mind of the judge that indeed this person you are saying he is corrupt or has stolen money, has indeed stolen money. Now, if you have that process, in the process, a witness of the prosecution saying, I have no idea. In fact, I don't know, whatever you are alleging, I have no idea. It's a problem. So what it means is that the prosecution will have to do, because you see, when you fail one, then people will begin to look and say, oh, okay, so these people, so you don't forget the government promised to recoup 21 billion. Oh. Nobody compelled the government to come because they created a committee. Oh, Kujeto Ablakwa, Martin Pebu, Nathan Boache, and some other people. And they came with a very fine report. They held a press conference. The president was there. They handed the document to the president that if we are able to recover everything, 21 billion. Janice, do you have an idea of what 21 billion is?
I do. And I remember when they started doing these things, people spoke against it. That Charlie, the way they are handling,
it's like they were in a hurry. It's like I say. So I am saying that, see, all of us, I believe that some resources belonging to Ghana was stolen by some people in the previous. I believe, even though I don't have evidence. I think in my head something went wrong. I see the government also, the opposition at the time said the same thing, and they said that beyond that, we are going to establish oral. Oral's responsibility will be to recover the loot, and that we want to bring back confidence in in the minds of Ghanaians, well, politicians mean what they say and they say what they mean. So we are going to do that this time around. Oral. That they created a committee. They came to say, 21 billion we have identified that we could get. Now they begin to send people to court. If we are, first of all, it looks like a lot of people are beginning to complain. Now it's like we are not seeing to what's happening. Now in some of the cases we are beginning to see that the witnesses of the prosecution themselves are saying things that goes contrary to what the prosecution is anchored on.
Then there's something interesting also came up in court. Now, she also said that at one point, Edubuahin was compelled by financial constraints within the national security apparatus to arrange and pre-finance payments to supplies. Under cross-examination by the defense counsel, Samuel Atachian, she explained that the institution at one point was left with a balance of 11,000 Ghana cedis.
So the institution itself was lacking resources.
Exactly, and so
according to her,
Edubuahin was the one who had to step in and pre-finance.
No, but I'll have to know if this witness is the witness of the prosecution.
Yes, witness of the prosecution, exactly.
Charlie, and then the oral, the oral. No, but NDC cannot fail with oral. You have to succeed. Because if you don't succeed, what it means is that whatever you said, is either you didn't know what you were saying, or you didn't have
grounding,
the ability to gather this evidence. What that is going to create is that it will create doubt in the minds of Ghanaians. When people say politicians were corrupt, because if NDC fails with oral, then it means that for about 30-something years, we have hardly prosecuted any frontline politician for engaging in any corrupt activity. What that is going to create is doubt in the minds of Ghanaians. So you continue to blame each other of being thieves, but nobody is able to prove that the other party indeed engaged in corruption. So, folks, this is where we are. But me, I've said, there are certain promises that I'm going to judge this government with. Oral is part, 24-hour economy. Galamsey. These things, I'm unwilling to give this government a pass unless they are able to implement what they promised. Now we are waiting for oral to succeed, and oral must succeed. Like it is when you're an attorney general, you don't just listen to people. That's why you are a lawyer. You are the chief. I mean,
one of the issues that really came up was how the attorney general called several press conferences prior to the case hitting the court.
It's like the press conference. It's like I say, omodiko quarter.
You understand?
Me, I thought that Charlie, because they think the attorney general was in the press conference.
Now and then, when you have a case and then you call a press conference and you announce the steps that you are about to take.
Do you think the other lawyers will just be there? And you've raised people's expectation that this when you go to court,
because indirectly, what he did with what he achieved with those press conferences was to create an impression that the man was guilty
in the court of public opinion. But this is the court of competent jurisdiction. The standards are different. In the court of public opinion, all you need to do is to allege. Some people will believe. A lot of people say, "Oh, where they are convoy." In the court of competent jurisdiction, you must prove beyond all reasonable doubt
that indeed
he has stolen the money. So it is not. It's not easy like that, though. But whether whatever is happening in court, NDC must succeed with oral. You can't fail. Fail and see. You can't fail. You have to succeed. You were there. Came to tell us that oral. We didn't know oral. So please succeed with oral. You can't. Let me read some messages. This one said that Okay, I'll come back and read it. But let me take this breather. When we return, we'll pick some calls.
Last, the battle has ended. Episode again. Very good bad boy. Ghana, your beloved country is free forever. Plenty questions, no answer. How come we sell the contracts? Biggie lifestyle, small paper. You make you celebrate the shuffle for counter. We get eyes but can't see. Bribery and corruption. Our leaders is take it but don't give. So make a ask. Kuma, where you there? No be you talk say my beloved country is free forever. But still we the suffer. In Kuma, where you there? You know be you talk say my beloved country is free forever. But your people still the suffer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. While I day, where the money go day.
That's the question we're asking. Where is the money? NDC promised to find the money. They must recover it. That's for this promise.
Money go day. Monday morning.
NDC should pray that I will not be in the media maybe at the end of it because we will judge you by the things you said. Operation Recover All Loot must succeed.
This kind of things.
0541022318. We've talked about tomatoes, we've talked about oral. What's your take on it?
Welcome to Ghana. When you see Kotibi by force you for Roger. The church it the business center. Sell a sticker to protect me by the preacher get the bouncer.
Let me go onto the line and speak to a caller here. Good morning.
Good morning, Alfa.
Yes, BY, talk to me.
Eid Mubarak, my son.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. I'm grateful.
More good times ahead. Don't worry.
Yes.
Alpha, do you know something?
No.
That oral operation, we were all in support of it. But people must not lose sight of the fact that in situations like that, you cannot judge before knowing the facts. That you should not base your decision on prejudice. Because you cannot put words in the mouth of the judge. Once you have the right to complain, somebody also has the right to defend. So the point is that if you have not established the true facts of the matter, you don't sound prejudgmental. That's why sometimes our politicians will say that the judiciary has not been fair to them. Please, the lip service is enough. We are very serious as a nation to move forward. The amount that was mentioned, in fact, everybody was inspired that if indeed this has gone into the pockets of people as a result of looting the state, then it is better we have a government like NDC to come and retrieve or to recover that money for us. But look at what is going on. I'm not saying it cannot be successful, but I'm saying that sometimes we must look before we leap. And then let's come to the tomato aspect. As a nation, after we all know, since independence, agriculture has been the mainstay of this country. So why do we have to sit down for us to import tomato from a neighboring country? Don't we also have the land to produce? But it appears that the politicians of today in this country, they are more of electors than be practitioners of democracy. They give us all the good lectures. At the end of the day, in practice, they are non-existent. Can you imagine? We have a country where people demand so much and will go beyond the country to import from another country. That country will share a common border with them.
Okay.
So what is making it so difficult for us to also produce, for others to also come and buy from us? And then we should be part of the revolutionary industrial revolution. We should set up factories to process this and add value to some of these things, because the farmer today seems to be the most vulnerable. It's not the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, BY, for joining our conversation this morning. You can also call me 0541022318.
The battle has ended. Episode again.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Zadachi, Boko there.
Boko. That is your.
I was your.
That is good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Techi.
I don't pay coming Alfa about court. Then our friend up on chow. So let's talk about the Yabutan. I do couldn't tell you I'm the now Yabutan. Why? That is Miss Abba. Nana pay one up in particular. Abba, who hope for a brother or Adam? What did you? All right. To be able to know so much, even the crowd, maybe before the prison, coming from them. Now, who bring the judge who bring attorney general? Omo running your presentation, ma, attorney general by no. I think they also show me what you may be just that's been one of a bola. So, I don't say, I will church or report to the bread. About one guy, you know. I'm telling you, I'm what I order for the idiot. Report to one go that bola, so I'm say. I don't just report this is your two body. Oh, I do want in case also Oman got to pay you as a witness. I thought I catch you. BBNC, I know I do want to do almost a month bay. 3 months. So I first got also they have financial. Our president, let's say, you know, see what you want to look at the crowd, one city crowd that I said, why? And yeah, I know self political propaganda to me. The Billy DSU go. Therefore, no more can do one so. Entonces in the mamum rep Ghana for because Ghana na yadi yadi koko omu babaki na omu yadi ntos ana omu yadi omu so omu be omu yadi niye eti na o ka say military and civil democracy military government ono o yadi ope ubetuma ya military government to take bia decision bia amwa ne mai tani dia yinti entonces ndi ndi omu dia omu ni koko entonces omu ni agbo omu yadi ana yadi ni koko ani cafe na dia de oh, when it is a yes, and said, yeah, you better call a young hobby. Later, Yama, you go and toast in this other vegetable in the name. The game, a very Roman, a mood differently.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Very good, bad boy.
Ghana, your beloved country is free forever.
Plenty questions, no answer.
Let's speak to another caller here. Good morning.
Good morning, Alfa. How are you doing?
I'm good. I hope you're good. You're good too. Let me hear you.
I'm also fine. Yes, Kofi is speaking from Asokoro.
Okay, talk to us.
Yes. Alfa, why should it be so difficult to prosecute a public official who is so corrupt, who has been, suspected to be so corrupt? What kind of investigation did it go on for us to establish that that person is so corrupt? A head of an institution who have run down that institution to an extent that the institution does not have money anymore. That same person said, I'm going to lend you money to run it. A public servant? Where did you get that money from? So, you see, it shouldn't be that difficult. You have to establish what is called unexplained wealth. When you are come to take the public office as a board, you have to do something that is called asset declaration. Did you state to me that you have such wealth? To an extent, so you have to come and prove that. How did you get this wealth? That is how it is in a advanced country. In UK, for instance, they will call you to account for what the asset that you are having, the wealth that you have accrued. Where did you get it from? Because they will consider your salary, compare it to what you have made. So it shouldn't be the burden on somebody else to prove. It should be on the burden of an attorney general to prove. It is you supposed to prove. Tell us where you got those work from. That is how it is. That is how it works in advanced country for us to get the corrupt people prosecuted. Is that what is happening in this country? So let me put that one aside. I think I will come to that. Let me come to my very important issue. That is our Greek. Our Greek is the backbone of every healthy economic country. So how are you tackling it? It is so important that, you see, some years ago, there was a flood in UK. And the government then, I think it was Gordon Brown, who said that I'm going to compensate the farmers because the farmers were hugely affected by the flood. So I was in a canteen and I was gathering with this an English friend of mine. I was reading English paper. I discovered and asked him, why is that? This is a natural disaster. Why is it that the government has taken it as a responsibility to compensate the farmers? And the guy said to me that, look, the farmers are so important in this country because the prime minister, for instance, in the morning you take your breakfast, in the afternoon you take your lunch, in the evening you take your supper, and everything that goes in both in the breakfast, lunch, and the supper from a farmer. All this is from a farmer.
Okay.
So some of this is, you see, no, let me come to this. You see, in Cote for instance,
no, we don't
there
have
was a time they put a ban.
For me, yes.
They put a ban on frozen chicken, and it's still there. It's still in place. When you come to Ghana, we have adopted the frozen chicken to understand that, unfortunately, our Muslim friends, who, I mean, is supposed to eat the meat that the name of Allah has been invoked in slaughtering it, they go and queue at the Alfa to buy this imported frozen chicken. Unfortunately, by this time around, I mean, the chicken was so lower price, and people were appalled because of the hot mama had implemented as a cook and.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bedu, for joining our conversation this morning. You can also be part of it. Call me on 0541 022318. We've talked about oral and what's happening to tomato production, Burkina Faso, and of course Ghana. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Alfa.
Yes, Mr. Menza, talk to me, sir.
Yes. Thank you very much for this program you are doing. Moving forward, it's like Ghana now. We are joking. We are joking because if you see the Palugu is tomato factory over there from Kwame Nkrumah. Which people overthrow Kwame Nkrumah? And now, tomatoes, those who are buying tomatoes from Burkina Faso, they are put ban on it. They said we shouldn't come and buy it again. Look at the last that we are using it for galamsey. Galamsey that in future, our children will come and suffer. And nobody is saying anything. This Ora also, Mama, we have something to ask him very soon. Because we are happy because of the Ora. Me, because of the Ora, I even put my everything on it that Mama should come on power and will protect everybody. Look at our financial minister. Now he is no more. He's now in America. You are having your data bank, you go and borrow money, you don't take it to parliament and those things. Pensioners' money, you people come on, if we say Russia will create, Russia will come for it, and nobody said we are having this thing to go to NATO. We are having this thing, we are having these people to come and arrest those people to bring them into order to just check them. And now, if I say that military should come, the people don't.
No, please don't say that. Don't let them come. Let them stay where they are.
At long last, the battle has ended.
Episode again. Very good bad boy.
Ghana, your beloved country is free.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning, Alfa.
Yes, Kobe.
Alfa, happy mobile to you. Yeah, only James Mike.
Yeah, also.
Alfa, me want to say farming side, government no boy, because beginning no can be say the South Africa farmers for umutimi ye jumana kasa befano. Nkasana nkawese Ghana yinya cause increment na government ye nipa be 5,000 amwa so adentina umpe asase be bia 500 acres na wunye recruitment na wuntua youth nika enka farming no babua Ghana nti no yebre nti obi obeye farming bi obebre no piskamo duko so no gansa no de ka ko so tinkoya ti said the Ghana president what is other country machine do no mujia no museka no modeka fa badwa so a enka niama be fo na amanfo so betima ba abefa bia ko mo country so ama na boa so sa plan no Ghana president fa ebeboa ye because agriculture na o se ni kon na jai office enyuma nko yes adwuma ni Ghana yebu Alfa Kagana because ton buy and selling and also na meska day o sika ni ton abiansa no wanyeska ntinki ye me ni ko hu ni ton anka beboa na me hwe ora me soso a nya dia me be kata obi a because me ma dwene ni ze o mo de campaign NDC time because jelly time no pa rest na chuwe ya fase ntina Ghana ye yada jali wasade no mo tena se plan bi ye campaign because first time we mama first time do be so tira se e kre bibia ni we see ya nchi ntino nya dia usu bachi obi ntino na campaign no mo de ye ntinya dia de fa Alfa nya adwuma
Minasipon, why? 0541022318. Forgive me, I'm tuning something. Mr. Amer has brought something in the studio. So I'm busy. Sorry about that. But you can still call me and be part of the conversation. You know, I need energy this morning. So the number is 0541 022318. And is why you're laughing. You've not eaten yours yet.
No, please. I'll eat mine after the show.
You know the name of the
which one?
The company that produces this.
No, I've never even asked Mr. Ame before. I just
ask and tell the people about it. Hey, why you
suddenly you have energy, Mr. Ame. Mr. Ame, please, what is the name of your company?
That's Ruben Lydia Enterprise.
Ruben
Lydia Enterprise.
Ruben Lydia Enterprise.
Is the best. They are the best producers in Ashanti region.
I've not tasted something that was not very nice from them yet. Very nice.
So, I mean, he's correct guy.
Nice rock bands. Nice spirit.
Yes. So if you are holding any event, whether it's wedding or birthday or
call Ruben Lydia.
Yes. They will sort you out. It's very nice. We are not just if you are close to Asokwa, come. I'll give you one, so that you taste it and confirm. I'm not making things up. If you are close to Asokwa, just come. Wow, journalist new market. They waiting in the first. We are in the American area. It's 9:01. You're still listening to the Orange Sunrise here on Orange 107.9. Zame, how are you?
I'm doing great, and you?
Let me take this breather
No problem.
so that I can do one or two things. When we return, then we'll talk about tomato and ora. Have you been following the conversation about tomatoes?
Yes. And you don't think?
Yes, okay. You relax. You hold. I know what you are coming to do, but you relax. Let me take this breather and then we'll return.
Episode again. Very good bad boy.
Ghana, your beloved country is free forever.
Plenty questions, no answer. How come we sell the contracts? Biggie lifestyle, small paper. You make you celebrity, the shop for counter. We get eyes but can't see. Bribery and corruption. Our leaders he take it but don't give. So make a ask. Kuma where you there? No be you talk say my beloved country is free forever. But still we the suffer. Include my where you there. You know be you talk say my beloved country is free forever. But your people still the suffer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. While I day, where the money go day. While I day, where the money go day. Monday morning, Monday suffer, just to eat some bread and butter. Things they spoil, we know they bother. You they use $4 million just for soccer. Cause big man go taking card. This kind of things I know they bad. Them say the year of return it be like the white man for colonials. We again before we wise up. Welcome to Ghana. When you see Koti, be by force say you for Roger. The church it and the business center. Sell a sticker to protect me by the preacher get the bouncer. So ask, where them day? Our missing children, where them day? The Takra they can see where them day. Me, I'm not afraid to say, Kuma, where you day? No be you talk say my beloved country is free forever. But still we the suffer. Include my where you day. You know be you talk say my beloved country is free forever. But your people still the suffer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. While I day, where the money go day.
So it's 2 minutes after 9. Let's get into our conversation. Ms. Ame, once again, I hope you are doing well.
I'm doing great. Greetings to your listeners and your viewers.
How did you enjoy the holidays? Or you were working?
For me, the holidays is all about work.
Yeah.
It's all about work.
Okay. Did you see any improved sales as a result of the Eid celebration?
Absolutely.
Or
who
did
have improved sales as a result of the Eid celebrations? Those who sell their fast-moving consumer goods, the foodstuffs.
But you say water now. People drink water. Okay, maybe in your area there is no Muslim community. So you will not.
It's where you find a lot of in the community where you see ingredients.
But if you come to the mall, you will see evidence.
Yes. For the past, it seems Friday. I saw that. Saturday, I saw that. Even yesterday when I was here,
it's a huge.
I saw remnants of whatever happened.
Until I came to Kumasi, I didn't know the mall was one of the headquarters of.
Oh really?
Eid celebration.
It has been so for a very long time.
Where I was.
So normally when you are having your programs, either Ramadan or Eid, I normally don't drive through. Yes, because when you come, you just cannot stand the pressure. I don't know how you do it. You make it look so colorful.
It's like it's
different from when it's Xmas.
We like gathering.
You see the way you're dressing, the way you
like you have to come.
Yesterday I was here for about 2
you were at the
mall? I was around for about 2 hours, just observing things.
It's sometimes the way they do it. Sometimes guys and
you load a full load of cars. You see cars coming.
I'm telling you, like it's like buses.
Like they're dressed like they're going for.
They are coming for picnic. Janice was telling me.
It's good. It just looks.
And the kids will be carrying the jollof and the.
I'm telling you, the salad rice. Until because me I work here, so when they come, I'm like, why are you going
to? That's how it has always been.
Because me I like.
I think it's because of what you said that you like gathering. Because
no, it's like our celebration is.
And Kumasi also happens to be one of the. This place happens to be one of the one-stop shop for.
Yeah.
So normally when you go to, let's say, the malls, and you go to the China Mall, when you go to the Melcoms, you see.
It's the same at those places.
I
see. Okay.
The traffic there goes up, and when the kids are vacating as well.
That period too. Yeah.
So if you're able to study the system, then you know how to adjust to it.
So let me start with you on oral.
Yeah.
This morning, I don't know if you've heard that the witness of the prosecution have given an account that more or less
Contradicts
is more or less, yeah, it's like I say,
it's injurious.
It changes everything.
Yes.
What's your take on the whole
Alpha.
oral before we come to the specifics?
This oral thing.
I mean, I thought it was good, and it must succeed. But
It's a good concept.
Mhm.
But these politicians, current crop of Ghanaian politicians, when they mention oral, I see them as you're joking, you're only looking for votes. Once you get a vote, you are the same. You do the same things. And the things you are talking about, you not do any thorough investigation, you not do any thorough search. You only come and bandit things around, figures around, say things, destroy people's image and stuff. And when the reality sets in and checks and balances are put in and you are put to the test, you'll be found wanting. And I'm not surprised you got in here.
In court is
For
not
me, I'm
easy.
not surprised you got in here. I am not saying things didn't go wrong in the past government. No, I'll be the last person to say that. Things were wrong. But it is for you who is doing the investigation to be meticulous enough, to search enough and comb enough and get your facts right. Alpha, is it not so surprising that if a case, it seems it was the first case that they took to court? The first of the oral case that went to court.
Yes, part of the.
That was the first case that went to court.
And then before the National
Attorney
Service.
General who is prosecuting, who came to do a press conference and stuff, calls his own witness. And among some of the testimonies of your own witness, they said this.
And I don't know what kind of preparation. Because if you are a prosecution, you want to prep your.
If I'm the boss of the Attorney General, you have a question to answer.
Why? Because there must be discussions.
The boss
unless maybe the cross-examination of the accused person's counsel was what exposed.
Alpha.
No, it was the prosecution.
Alpha. So whether it was the prosecution's leading the evidence, because the prosecution will lead their evidence of the witness, or the cross-examination of the accused persons, that's bringing that out. You, the Attorney General, you have a case to answer. You, the prosecution, you have the case to answer to your bosses. What sort of embarrassment is this?
So they have embarrassed the.
And Alpha.
It was
before we got to this point.
Janice, I'm going.
It was the cross-examination rather that's brought out the fact that it got to a point where the NSB, they had only 11,000 and Dubois he had to pre-finance them. It was the
so that was the part, but for the fact that they were not aware
that there's any money missing. That's not. I understand as a financial director.
Yeah, the head of finance.
But Alpha, the fact of the matter is that before we got to this point, there are a lot of, I saw some affiliate to this current government who kept on drawing the attention.
Yeah, it's like people began to say this one
will not work. Nothing will come out of it. A lot of their affiliates. To the point where journalists and stuff said, no. You've seen documents, you've seen things, and the things you are seeing, you cannot jail this man for that. He has done nothing wrong. Alpha, if your boss calls you, Alpha, where you come, take this check, go and draw this money from the bank for me and bring it to me, or bring it for this purpose. Who are you to refuse to do that? When you are not even a signatory to whatever check has been given to you? How do you come back and come and hold me? You see the way you destroy this man when pointing to a certain buildings that
it's like we're even it's like it was trending.
For all you know, you got to that point.
The number of houses he said he bought like some houses in a particular estate.
Oh, they mentioned the houses that he has done.
It's like when the case goes to court, you're like, this one they're quick, but I don't know.
And today here we are. For me, I hope this does not call to does not bring to the end of this case. That this man will go, because when he goes scot free.
No, but you see, if just like I've said, if the standard of proof is proven beyond all reasonable doubt, this testimony by
this alone has shot.
It's like if I'm a judge, I'm like
one of your listeners callers in saying no, the burden of proof. You have to prove what
no,
it
is you the prosecution who sent them
what you use are you the one accusing me should prove.
That's what we call accusatorial process. You have to.
Me of, it's really what I've done.
You can't say I should come.
Why I got it from Islam? It is a reason why people get up and get into politics, and overnight, if you see the things they start acquiring. But the fact at times is that you cannot even
the evidence.
Or they didn't get that. So the fact is, for me, Ora, the figures you were mentioning, where I realized that Ora will not take us anywhere when the foreign minister came and said we are expecting 27 billion.
$21 billion.
$21 billion.
Hi.
Only for Domolevo.
That's like you can change Ghana.
Only for Domolevo to come and tell us that a lot of things in Ora was chaff. I said, okay.
But at least they should get us on $5 billion.
Alfa. $1 billion.
Oh no, $5 billion. It's like the whole money we went for.
Alfa, they went around taking pictures of people's land and stuff. Have you forgotten this country?
Yeah, they did. And they
were just
they added it to the amount.
And I said, what's this? Meanwhile, the very things you are accusing people of that they've done this. In your current government, there are a lot of things going on. And that some of us that we can even point at this. But here we are. For me, I've told you the politicians. That's their stock in trade. They are only thinking on how to get a vote.
But for me, I think if NDC fails to prosecute the oral agenda, I don't think they can morally come to us and say
which of the oral agenda have they been able to?
Oh, they are in court.
Don't tell me NSS. NSS started
NSS looks like
the 4th estate. I beg you. NSS started from 2024.
So,
but
it is the government that is prosecuting.
Yes, so NSS didn't come because of.
So they didn't do that.
We knew about NSS as late as it seems October or September 2024.
Okay.
We knew about it when some of us started reading. We said, no, if this is what is going on, then those involved will definitely go to jail. So it is not a baby of Ora. So they should come up again and give us
the Sky Train one.
They should come up.
The Wood to Me one and a couple of.
They went to take pictures of drone pictures of
Buffer stock, CEO.
Buffer stock and stuff. It's like everything is quiet these days.
No, the court process, you need patience.
So
can't go to
president. That's what tells you that you should be running to accuse this person has done this. They bring pictures. Buffer stock he has.
It means you don't.
Maybe the foreign minister will come in. We'll have to come and tell us something.
No, you see the difficulty in the job of Attorney General is that the foreign minister. I don't know how he carried his investigation. Whatever he has done, he has publicized it. So now it's like Attorney General, you have to go and make cases out of what he has alleged. It's like he has made your job already difficult.
Of the committee of ORA.
There's the Yoko boss.
Martin Pebble.
No, Martin Pebble.
A lawyer.
Okujeto,
a black one.
and the former Auditor General.
Domolevo. And then there was one.
Manasi Azure.
No. CID Nathan Kofi Boache.
Not CID. COP.
COP.
Someone who was fit enough to become the IGP of this country.
Yeah.
But for certain things that happened. So if all these people were put on ORA and they brought
the documents was like voluminous. It's like the president was even
all they did was a lot of and a member of that committee came back to tell us that a lot of the things were chaff.
So how did he allow chaff to get into there? Charlie,
and then you bonded that chaff and went to give it to the president, and the president in a ceremony.
Charlie,
it was not just something that in a ceremony at the Flagstaff House handed over those documents.
And then it was in front of the president that could use this $21
billion.
At least if I were him, I would say, okay, we've gotten $21 billion, but let's assume half of it is.
Half. This politician, I've told
like
you, these politicians they are not to be trusted.
Mm-hmm.
When he sues them, they are quiet.
But I mean, I think that resources were stolen. Though.
Definitely.
The only issue is how.
I made the point that
I'll be the last one to tell you that nothing went wrong in the NPP government. No, it's not true. Knowing the people I know, getting close to the people I get close to, from the previous, even this administration of Alfa, we know a lot. But I can't tell you. I said, for me, you are doing your thing. If you get your issues, it's your issues. Things went wrong. Resources, when people allocated resources that they were not supposed to allocate to themselves. Yes, accepted. But whoever that is coming in capital, we are coming to help you for people to be accountable to us. You should be able to do a meticulous job. You should be able to do a careful study of everything and track it. If you track it very well, you get to where you are supposed to get to. But if you don't, I'm sorry.
But for me, I'm saying that if NDC fails with oral in 2028, when they are talking to me,
Alpha, one of the things that when even the NDC came, they didn't talk about was this axle loading thing. The things that was going on. I
don't know why. When people come into government, when people come into government, and it's like the
I forgot this axle load thing when the communication minister said he has. There is a particular man which and he has told the woman what has happened.
It's like
but if you know the things that happen at the axle load,
there were some
axle load.
Like
the monies that were misappropriated. Oh, Alpha. At time when you are close to them, their inner circles, you know exactly what they do. But I get shocked when government come to power and they have all the powers. They have all the brains to investigate. They leave out this gap for people to slip through. I get just shocked. If you are not careful, we'll be here and then they will allow you to meet also.
But for me, the oral there, I've taken it well cup. I'm telling the NDC people.
You will be here. If you are not careful, won't you also slip through easily? Just like
because he even filed no case. And then they said, okay, you should come in.
You come answer.
But because
the fact that come and answer does not mean that you are
no, it means there is something to answer.
You can even give answers. You can be able to give answers and they'll okay, at the end of the day, listening to everything.
Because even Wood to me case, it's not so much of it because he was not a state official as in. It was. It is in relation to illegal mine.
Yes.
So
then there was another one that he took a loan from the Exim Bank.
Oh, okay.
He was going to use for blah, blah, blah. So you should prove what he used the money for, what happened to the money. If you're able to prove that, why not?
Okay, let's. I see. Okay, we watch this space and see what.
The NSS that was not their baby.
As for that, it looks like it's easy for them to prosecute.
Where are they heading towards?
And they are, the court may not be easy like that too.
So you should not mount a campaign platform.
Because all of these people can secure the services of very good lawyers.
I remember you see prior to 2024, I saw some videos. People say this person, you will jail them. They will be jailed. They'll go to jail. I said, who are you to just mention that someone will go to jail? If people pull gun and shoot at people and kill them, and then they go through the process, and the court will come back and tell you that there was no intention, there was no.
Because you see, there's a principle that judges hold. It was, I think, Henrietta. She's a Supreme Court judge, Henrietta Mensah Bonsu. Yes. She said it is better for 10 criminals to escape jail than for one innocent person to be jailed. So for them, when they are like they don't just.
It's not about the noise you are making outside.
No. When you come to the court,
it's not about the noise you are making outside. And a lot of time, people try to close their tracks. You see, what I feel politicians don't learn a lot of the time is that when they come to power, they behave as if they know everything. There's a classic case going on in KET. And when I see the way things are going, I feel like
you are fed up.
No, not I'm fed up. It's like when you came to power, we wrote letters to you. We demanded for certain things. We needed you to kickstart an investigation, of which we were ready to avail ourselves to help the committee, whichever committee or investigating body you set up, to be able to help you come up with the facts. We jumped that stage and decided to take certain decisions. And today it comes back to haunt you. And people, this was you have to pay me this, you have to give me this, and you are there crying. So when you came and you said, you just open up, set up the court. investigating body. We are ready to help you. For us, we will give you. After you know me, I will not say something that I do not have proof of. I'll say and I'll show you proof. I'll tell you this is what you did. You did it on this day. Trace it. Go to this place. Go to this account. Go to this letter. Take this. Take this. This moved here. But where we are today, people have been left to go.
We'll come to some local issues, but talk to me about the tomato situation.
Alpha, the tomato issue. This has only proven to us that our leaders are getting close to becoming dormant, not thinking ahead of time, and for want of a better word, becoming useless to our national cause. That's simple. This tomatoes issue. I hear Janice was saying what they said they were going for diplomatic what?
Engagement.
The president said that.
No, I really see a minister. He's in charge of initiatives in the agriculture sector.
This guy.
Hello.
At the presidency.
Yeah.
I've forgotten
his name is
Doctor something.
They should save us that nonsense. Yes.
Why do you describe it as nonsense?
Yes, they should save us that nonsense.
Why?
Diplomatic what?
Engagement with Burkina Faso.
What are you talking about?
Government.
How old is Amadou Touare?
Alfa,
how old is Amadou Touare?
He's like 30 something.
32, 33.
Very young.
Otukono.
Doctor.
No, I'm not surprised. Alpha. So you are now telling us that a 33-year-old young man takes up a war-torn country, a country that, as we speak, is being divided into 3 or 4 parts. I don't know if you read about Burkina Faso very well.
Terrorists of
Amadou Touare is not ruling over the whole Burkina Faso. Certain portions are under terrorist groups. But he takes whatever portion, which is the largest one, coming to him. A war-torn country. A country that hitherto they used to beg from other countries. And how long has Amadou Touare been in power? No, 2 to 3 years. About 3-4 years. And this young man can turn the psychic of the nationals there. What he does first is that he pushes them into what? Farming, brings in tractor. They own the farms themselves. They own the machines themselves. They produce to get more than necessary. He brings in machines again. They originally had 1 factory, tomato factory. Now they have 3. Building a 4th one.
Yeah. Now they
and gets to a point and pulls a handbrake and say, okay, it's enough. We will not send tomatoes anywhere. After 3-4 years.
2 years.
Our leaders are as useless as anything.
No, but don't you think it's easier to do things in a military regime?
Alpha, please.
As
please.
compared to
Alpha,
democratic.
please,
democracy.
Please.
It requires
Alpha, we've had military regimes here in this country. Alpha, I am telling you that this is a young man who took up a war-torn country. As we speak, they are not united as how Ghana is united. When President Mahama says today, the whole Ghana should sleep, not a single village or cottage in Ghana would disrespect that order. He has all the powers. Nobody is challenging him to anything. Take all the president you have from President Kufuor, President Mills, President Mahama, and Nana now back to President Mahama. Have you how many presidents? 4. How many years? You calculate it. And then a young man comes, 4 years time. He's able to tell everybody, enough. We will not sell our tomatoes to anybody any longer. We will feed our factories. And you are going for diplomatic what? So you think he imported those machinery to his country to come and set up a factory for him to sit down like how you made the Commander Sugar factory? how useless we allow the community that we have factory to be there.
That one.
We build a factory without getting the raw materials to feed it. A young man, 53 years. Alpha, what are you talking about? You're not saying. Hold on.
No,
I'm not coming. We
are legends.
Alpha, a young man of 33 years, had the mind say, okay, let me first of all look at how to get the raw material. How do I turn the people to go into producing the raw materials? So now Burkina Faso now decide, okay, we all want to go into raw material, tomato farming. You have the machinery, there are the tractors, irrigation is going on. Alpha, but if you know Burkina Faso very well, the type of streams and water bodies you have in Canada, Burkina Faso doesn't have that.
It's like some even argue that our northern part, in terms of fertility, their land is even better than.
Exactly.
So for them to be able to amass all of this,
to be able to do all these things, now he gets the raw material to more than necessary. Then he brings in equipment.
And you see, it's not even starting under this guy.
Yes.
Burkina has been known for tomato,
exactly.
Even under the democratic regime.
Yes, but when
so you can't even. So he has.
Alpha, his tractors were passing through our portal.
I've seen some. The last time
Alpha,
I was Accra.
You watch it. In the next 4 or 5 years, there will never be light off in Burkina Faso. But Ghana will keep on having it light off.
Oh, even yesterday, your whole day.
Alpha, well, you know, in this country, when the machines for their dam was being transported through this country, that they said it was going to take about 35 days for them
and
to
everything they use this country. It's like we.
So you who has everything, you have the gold, you have the timber, you have the bauxite, you have everything. You've been boasting, you have millionaires, you have this, you have that. You have all the grown-up leaders.
Very well educated.
Well educated. The Harvard educated.
I'm telling you, everything is
they've seen
Oxford,
it all.
University.
Koto, they can't do anything. It takes a 33-year-old military guy. I'm not sure he even entered into the military being a graduate.
He's a very young guy. But he's a young guy with a lot of passion.
But he's able to stand his ground to even tell the West that, no, we will not take this. As for this, we will take it. This we will not take. If you don't want it, keep it.
But in this global environment, you can't. You see, when you are like him,
Global Guinea,
and the military regime, you do things without recourse to other agencies or institutions.
Alpha, tell me what instruction has any of our president given us in this country that we the citizens have risen up against that? Tell me, give me that example.
Examples, or even when we declared and then another, what was this thing?
When the COVID.
A lot of people didn't.
Who said that?
Some people didn't.
But
there were people working around.
Please stop.
You know, you see, let me give you an example. When Manchia gives an order to Kumasi, vis-a-vis when the central government gives an order, look at the level of
Alpha.
How do I recall?
Alpha.
So democratically elected leaders, they suffer from.
Alpha, please stop it.
People abiding by their instructions.
It is you, the politicians, who have created that room for all of us.
How?
It is because when this, let's say this government says, okay, today, I want to take this decision. It is going to help the country. You get an opposition party that will start bad-mouthing that.
Yeah, that's the nature of our politics. That's what we've
So if I tell you today that our leaders are useless.
Democracy is about George.
So I say you are all useless.
One person will not.
Alpha, so
it's about
all useless.
contributing. No, we are not useless.
You are not having the right thing.
No, we are thinking, but we are thinking different. We are thinking different.
Alpha, you sat in this country.
And you have to consider all different.
Nigeria came to take a Ghanaian to Nigeria. Today, Nigeria is self-sufficient with rice production. You cannot import foreign rice to Nigeria. Our leaders are not useless.
No, we are not useless. We attempted to do planting for food and jobs. We saw some.
Go to the social media. Go and look at Boma area, Bechem and Co. Go and look at the number of rice that people have gotten locked.
No, that's what I.
Why is because people feel now the dollar is okay. The dollar is stable. Then others nationals go to import foreign rice in this country now. No, when's the last time you saw a local rice on the market?
You are right. We have a problem with rice and maize.
No, I'm asking it's leadership.
And to a large extent.
For me, I'm waiting for the day Niger also decide to tell us that no, please,
maize.
Nobody should come for onion from our place again.
And they still no end because when you you need onion.
So you think if there was a leader who led all of us to tell us that henceforth all those who are having, whenever you build your houses and stuff, you just have to leave about 1/3 of your land.
I think
backyard garden. Hold on, come in.
I'm holding on.
I'm telling you, for the past 3 years, I don't remember the last I went to the market to buy kontomi.
Yeah, you've been telling us that.
For the past 3 years,
you're doing very
I'll
well.
use my money to buy kontomi. I will not do it.
You have catfish.
Catfish, I mean, the last time when I bought some. I won't do it.
Tomato, pepper.
This money you ask what? So what are you going to use? What are you going to use for the stew? And so if you need 10 tomatoes for a stew, get 5 and use carrots as a blend.
Carrot.
Yes.
It gives you that.
You try it.
No, he can't try it. He doesn't know.
Oh, you try it. You take, if you need 5 tomatoes, let's say for a jollof, whatever it is, you get the 5 and then add carrot to it and blend everything together.
It gives you that nice.
If you want the soup or whatever,
can do it. You can prepare jollof with it.
And a lot of times, those even do the tomato paste when they finish. What people use to give that red, that sweetener, the natural sweetener is beetroot.
Yeah, I'm told.
So you get it now.
Okay.
So it is not so much of a problem. So what I was diplomacy. Please, you should say better. But you should be telling us how Ghana should start becoming self-sufficient.
I have realized that I think that Ghanaians are like we are raised to. We are able to talk about our problems, but it's like we lack in terms of actions.
It's because there's no leader to lead us.
I say we like so like this morning.
Talking about our problems, but no solution.
It's because there's no leader to lead us.
It's like that's how we are. Maybe we too. That's our problem.
Alpha, it is not our problem. It is that we don't have a leader to lead us.
Maybe all of our leaders to like talk.
We are experts in identifying the problems.
Is nice.
Alpha, the things I do
Mama
today,
is a communicator.
the things I do today, action, you know. I didn't just start doing them. It's because my father who trained me used to do those things.
He was action-oriented person.
Exactly. And in our house, you dare not just cut trees down and stuff. You have different fruits in our house. We have this backyard garden and stuff. So I don't just do the things out of the ordinary. That's how I was brought up.
You've talked about leaders. Have you realized that in Ghana, the leaders we like are the leaders who are able to talk? Have you realized that?
Yes.
So maybe we've gotten a lot of talkers who lack when it comes to
actions.
So the more it's like every day we are talking.
For me, I don't get it.
But then we are not doing.
There
are a lot of things I've said I'll do that I've not been able to do. So there's difference between talk is the cheapest side of things.
Seriously.
Doing is the most difficult.
No.
So maybe we know we are not.
See, in Ghana, a lot of leaders, they are a bit scared of, people will bash me. People will say this about me. But the fact
or maybe they will lose the election.
If your conviction says it is right, damn the consequences. For me, when it comes to KATR now, there are some traders who will tell you, a lot of traders will tell you, as for this guy,
they don't like you.
No, it's not about you don't like me. If he says he's going to do this,
he will do it.
It doesn't matter whether it's going against traders. So last week, for instance, Tuesday or so, when I just walked in, I got down from my car, walking into KATR, I saw these bright flat lights. I said, this wasn't there before we went for the weekend. How come? I started asking, who did this? Who did that? The guy came, I went to fix it. Why did you fix it? Where is the letter demanding? These days, people are putting up that flat light. Quickly, I had to call for an emergency finance committee meeting. No, we are getting something wrong. Then the guy went to, the one who went to fix, the electrician went to tell the lady that, is this one who's pushing for us to come and take off the lights? So the lady came. So are you telling me everybody who has fixed the light bought a letter? I said, Mommy, who did agree? By close of today, everybody's light will go off. And she was watching me. And I said, I don't mind to do what. If you push me to the wall, I'll do that. Alpha, you should be asking me, she's a trader. Yes, she's a trader. But the fact of the matter is that KTR wiring system, the cables, the transformers were meant to carry a particular load. What we are doing today, adding bulbs of 250 megawatt, 100 megawatt, 300, 500 megawatt, we are adding too much load to the cables and to the transformers. So God forbid, one day the transformer say, okay, today we are going off. The cables will begin to burn. KTR is on fire. By then, we've forgotten that we started piling up that problem some time ago. I called for them, I told them, let's go for everybody should take it off. Simple. It doesn't matter whether you, the trader, you are using it for what you are selling. Go for lights that have lower wattage, but can give you that brightness, than for you to go for those ones.
Yeah.
For me, it is about, if the thing is right for us to do, it doesn't matter whether you are my mother, you are my father, you are my sister.
For me,
it's right, we'll do it.
Janice, it's one of the problems that I think we should. I think Ghanaians are made to talk but not act. So it's like we know our problems. We know we have a fair idea how to solve it, but we can't. As an action, we lack.
Like we like discussing. We like discussing. Like this is wrong. These are the things that we can do.
But we can't do. We can't do.
We are not daring enough.
Yes.
To
just step up and do things.
That's our because the difference between what's happening in Burkina and Ghana is action. Yes, that's the difference. He is talking and act. He's not even talking much. He's acting. But we are talking all the nice things.
He doesn't talk. You only hear him talk when he brings equipment and he's giving out to them.
So there are more.
All of you get to the farm, get to work.
I think for me, if I'm a leader of this country, to change that, maybe we need to begin to start from the basics. We need to allow people to realize that to work or to achieve things, you must act.
Alfa, what would have damaged us
so much
when the $12 million you spent on Palugu?
Even now we didn't.
What? If let's say it has been a project for one particular business like this, we've given to you in the next 1 year, make sure this project is complete. So make sure at least twice every week we are on site. Where have the job gotten to? By 1 year time, make sure this factory is complete. Then the Bagri Dam, the water that comes, let us get a fit for purpose dam to feed that whatever farms it is we are feeding. After how long would that take? To connect pipes to almost every farm around the factory.
Do you know?
And centralized pumps.
Do you know the other problem? The other problem is that we always find, just like Janice said this morning, cheap solution to our problem.
Exactly.
So somebody is like, okay, now you are going to find land, farmers, give them this farm. Okay, can we not go and just import the thing? Like within 3 weeks, arena bar. So what is? So somebody is like, easy. Let's do quick fix. Let's don't stress.
What was able to do to ourselves? No, see, I remember on Thursday, last week Thursday, I had to do an order for Guta, the National Guta Women's Wing. The line they raised now. I did pastry for them. Then one lady said, I never knew you do pastries. It's okay. Since I know, I now want spring roll. That's what led to me going. Then, it's okay. Can you do that? So I can do that for you. When I was talking to my wife, so why don't you take it from someone who will do that? I said, no.
You do it.
I don't take orders from anybody because when I start taking the orders from you, there will be a day I might need a certain quantity. You disappoint me.
So
I've also given my word to that person that I'll supply.
So I'll struggle to do it.
Let me
stress myself.
Let me do it. At the end of the day, if I'm not able to do it, I know I'm not able to do it. The same thing applies to the pie. Initially, I was not doing pie myself. I was thinking for a supplier. I think today, tomorrow I go, my girls didn't come, I couldn't do it. Second day, they couldn't come.
It's like we like excuses.
Okay.
We find excuses.
Then I started looking for someone who could do pie, who could supply me. She also said she doesn't have time.
Okay. Let me learn it.
Then what do you want is also okay, but if you bring, maybe I can start for you. I said, okay, where are you? She showed me a house at Fayette. I said, so that place you can't come. I said, okay, you don't worry. Give me the Google Map location. In the next 45 minutes, I was in front of a house.
And Mr. Ame is a very busy person.
Yes, Mr. Ame's point is very valid, that leadership is what we are lacking in this country. Like someone to say that, do this.
And I'll make sure that it is done.
Yes.
Because you pick Ghanaians and you pick them in a different system and they can't even miss work.
Alfa, that's the fact. Alfa, let me give you an example. In Ketia, I had a connotation. I said, okay, They go about 1 month, they are not selling kente, nothing. I spoke to my wife, why don't we either rent the shop out or change us? Okay, changing hands, maybe she will also not be able to go to Togo and have, why don't you give the shop out? So, no, I'm not. I said, listen, I'm not selling the shop out. Let's rent the shop out. Start a badake, start take away back. Today, if you ask her, why didn't you go back to Kente? She'll tell you she doesn't want to go back to Kente. I insisted that no, I'll rent the shop out.
Even though she was reluctant.
I'll start it. Today, at least every day you're able to make sales.
I think one of the things you expect from leaders is the resolve to say, okay, me in
I'll
my head, this is, okay, let's do it. If we don't get the result, at least we've learned.
You tell us whatever the problem, you keep on solving the problem
until we get to the solution.
It's like we want to think in the
boardroom.
Want to be
cannot
safe.
Tell you that they just got up and got to where they are today. No, they had problems. I'm sure there were times that they cultivated the tomatoes, everything got destroyed.
But they kept
they kept on that, okay, we'll try again, we'll go again, and they got it right today. But for our leaders, it's like, oh, we don't care about anything. Oh, okay, but we can import. You see, today they are talking about diplomacy. Let Burkina Faso, okay, we are ready to give you tomatoes for the next 6 months. After 6 months, we will not give you again. We will come and sleep.
We look for a different country to do the importation.
We will not put in any effort to make sure Ghana also begins to at least grow tomatoes that could feed about 50% of the population.
This morning, Janice has made a lot of, every morning she does. And this morning she continued in that. Is that the way, you know, when you realize, when you look at our system, when we get bumper harvest, we have a problem.
Yes.
When there is shortage,
there's a problem.
So
it's like I don't know, it's leadership.
It's like, you know, everything is
Alfa, it's about leadership.
Oh.
So if I tell you our leaders are becoming useless, you should understand me.
Oh no, they are not becoming useless.
But that is a fact.
They are not too useful, but sorry. Our guys even worse. Oh, sorry.
Alfa, that is a fact.
No, they are not becoming useless. It's like they are not. Alpha. They are not doing a lot of the things we want. Maybe there's a problem.
When you started school, they started teaching you about bumper harvest.
I'm telling you, I've learned it since agri.
Alpha, when you get to go right now, from Fiave Church going down to Zungu, on your left-hand side, there are silos there. That was built by President Nkrumah. They are left to rot away. Meanwhile, the water is noted for producing maize.
Oh, that's what maize they don't go there.
When there's bumper harvest, we allow the maize
to go bad.
So
the same thing for yam, the same thing for plantain.
So how long have you left school and you started learning those things?
Still with.
So didn't you have leaders?
But maybe
is it only about buying cars? Is it only about buying planes? Is it only about flying abroad? Is that it? Alpha, it's the reason I told you that our politicians do not want to help us solve the basic problems that we have.
One of our problems is that we think that we can import solutions. So our orientation is let's go and import the solution.
And that's what has pushed into everyone.
So creating the solution is like we don't think along.
So therefore, Galamsey. So you're not even thinking, okay, this forest, what do you do with it? If I told you that there was a day that I was driving, I was going to a water area, I passed through Fodia, then from Nkrankai to Otekpolu, driving on that stretch, I felt like we are wasting our land too much.
And you've been saying
because
that.
Left, right, you see the type of land they had, and you see the type of plantain and cassava that is coming from the villages along that route. But the land, the vegetation is just dead. They are not using for anything. Going down, passing through the branch to Boti Falls and stuff, everything is just lying there, just like that. So which leader can just go and say, okay, for this stretch to this stretch, I want us to use this is a food hub. Nobody does anything there. Let's concentrate and grow foodstuffs there.
And you see, the thing is that if we're able to feed ourselves, that to a large extent solves a lot of the fundamental problems in our economy.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you. But I say, it's
like months now.
Who do it?
About a year ago, I just got to race course and I bought some ginger. So I wanted to know how do you grow ginger? Now I just want to put it under the ground.
Ginger is a very nice.
For about a month now, I've not bought ginger. And I'm really scared some of them will even go bad. So I had to blend some and keep them.
Please bring it to us. Our mother sells jollof.
Because, Alpha, so I asked myself, so if we can be able to do these things, it all calls for leadership.
All right.
So you go to everybody's house today, the whole house has been what? Cemented.
And these are some of the things we've done it in the past
and
before.
you don't need those spaces for anything, no.
You see, the problem is that some of the things you are mentioning, we had leaders in the past who did that too. But it's like, I said, this new crop, it's like, they know.
So now you are now agreeing.
They are not useless.
Are not being useful. Okay, they are not being useful to us.
They are not too, like I said, they are not solving our problems.
They are not being too useful to us. Those are the issues. So for me, this tomatoes issue, whoever is a diplomacy.
Maybe it's a Ghanaian thing. That's how Ghanaians.
No, but whoever will start there from the point of diplomacy, you're not serious. The first you should be as point of agency is that let's quickly convey meeting on top. How do you identify?
No, for Ghana, this will not even create emergency.
Viable land.
They will not even think it's a problem that requires urgent.
Until they started the Asqua, the additional road here, the one they are doing now, along the left and right. What were you using that land for?
People were occupying.
Was it not criminals who were down there?
Yeah, a lot of people. We even converted into sanitation, refuse dump, etc.
So are you being serious?
Which
of the leaders are being useful to us?
Oh, they are useful. Your mama is trying. Nanado tried, but Kufo tried. But Charlie, the thing they can solve all our problems. You understand? So
Alpha,
they do.
We are not asking them to solve all the problems.
Pardon? If they solve our problems,
Alpha, we are not asking them to solve all the problems. They should take the basic ones.
Like something like food.
Alpha, if you solve the basic
food,
problems, they go up by itself. So
Charlie, food today, we have to solve that problem.
Alpha, so you think if you have enough tomatoes in this country, that you grow tomatoes enough, the exchange, the money we send outside, you will not save enough for other things.
And even the cost of jollof will come down.
So we turn the things now, and then you get to the point where it's all. Because we are so crazy about importation.
That is most important. The cost of jollof.
We are so much crazy about importation. So now it's okay. We are deploying AI at the port because we are so much crazy. So you not deploy AI at the port.
AI is no.
Oh, you don't know that.
Artificial intelligence to do what?
Alpha, this morning when I was coming to tell you that, henceforth from maybe next month, if you come to the market and have increased my prices, don't talk.
I'll talk.
I beg you.
For talk, I'll talk.
Don't talk. Because now, when I get to the port, valuation of my goods I bring, that either to it was a customs that was doing it. Today, government decided to deploy an AI software.
Because they said they want to.
No problem.
So that
if you deploy an AI software, and the AI software, you tell the SEPs people that if you, the human being, do evaluation, and it's less than what the AI gives, take what the AI has given. Right? But if you do evaluation, and yours is higher than what the AI has given, take yours.
So of course, government needs money.
Okay, thank you.
So you also need
government
money.
Needs money. Don't worry, I pay, I take.
No, but it's going to be reasonable.
Come and sell it to us at higher cost.
I pay. Alpha now, valuation. Let's say initially, let's say it was 100 cedis.
No, AI.
Now I'm paying 200 cedis.
AI is cost effective.
No problem. So Alpha, please, when you come to the market.
But the AI will be Ghana generated.
Alpha, when you come to the shop, it will be Ghana generated. Very soon.
We have a lot of
whoever brought that AI software. When you come to the shop, and the milk that I was selling for you at.
You already you wanted a window to you when things are coming down. You don't do anything.
We are just showing you
now.
We don't. You whatever you want to do.
You're okay.
Whatever you want to do.
We are not okay, but you won't mind.
Now, as consumers, we are fed up in this country.
I don't hear you say, oh, that things are expensive.
Are you guys?
I'm only giving the genesis of it. Where government
already you wanted a window. Now the government. How will AI increase? How?
So he's saying that the evaluation, if they maybe previously they used to pay 100 because the customs were in charge, now they are paying 200 because AI is more accurate, Mr. Ame.
No, the funny thing is that you tell the salesman that when you do valuation as a human being and the AI does evaluation as accurate, and that's lower than you, the human being, so take yours. But when you do it, you, the human being, one is lower than the AI, take the AI. So it means at every corner,
You pay the highest.
Me, the businessman, no problem.
So what will you do? Already you are suffocating us.
Oh, Mr. Me.
They are already so 3 days. They only do 3 days.
I am a communication member of the Guta.
If there's no taking 3 days, we even tell you that what is happening in Iran.
He's serving us a notice. He's going to do it. He's just telling us about it.
No, after the Iran thing, we didn't bring that to. It was your own government that brought that.
Our government.
I hear. It's my government.
Okay.
That brought that. What is happening in Iran is going to have an effect on us.
So now, based on what we've said, Noe, it looks like if we are waiting for government to solve this food problem, maybe it will take a while.
No,
but those of you who are listening to us, when you are going to build your house, learn from Mr. Ame.
I beg them.
Reserve. Yeah, just it will help. Janice, you said you tried it, but you guys didn't follow it.
Oh no, yeah. So what we used to have like lawns in front of our house. Then my father and my mom said it's just a waste of land because you have to mow it away.
You have to mow, you have to water it.
It's just waste. So they bent all of it and they planted cocoyam. They planted.
It's better.
Yeah.
Cocoyam, the one they use for.
And they planted. And the new place to the same thing. My father is planting cassava.
So please, those of you listening to us that you are building your houses.
So nice. At
least you.
I used to have the lawns in my house. So every month I have to buy fuel into the mower and mow it. Or bring someone to come and mow it. And then because when it's a dry season, I have to use the water to water it. So why don't I use the water to water the tomatoes? Why don't I water the pepper? Because I'll get something out of it.
Yeah, you get ginger.
So I decided to scrape everything. I told you. Kontomire, I don't remember the last time I went to the market and said, how much is kontomire?
Wow.
Because
so please, if you are listening, whilst we wait for...
It's very effective because I remember there was a time where we were not buying plantain and cassava from the market. Yeah, in my house, when they wanted to do
a significant reduction. So please, those of you listening to us, we'll wait for government to do its part, but you do
it. Government will not do anything. They're only interested in buying cars, loading their pockets and buying artificial stuff.
Yeah, but a country that can solve food problem. What a talk can you solve? It's like
and when you get
before you go
food,
to do AI, at least do food.
And when you get the right food stuff, say
like food,
it will reduce your hospital cost.
I'm telling you, right now all of us are sick.
I just yesterday I got to know that you can use this. I'm looking to give how do you call it? Soursop leaf as antidepressant of so that when you are not able to sleep well, you pray to tea. I never knew. I have it in my house, big tree.
I mean,
when it started coming, the fruit has never finished on it.
I know
there's guava. Guava, they also use it for that.
So me, I don't struggle with sleeping.
Lemongrass. I didn't know that it has a lot of benefits. Lemongrass. Until yesterday, I even didn't know that it was also used for spice. It's also used for a spice. Used for spicing meat and stuff. Yes, I didn't know. When you dry it and then you grind it, I didn't know that. And then when you're preparing porridge or rice, you can just put it in. It gives you certain flavor. I didn't know that.
The tea is
very
sweet.
Very good.
Very sweet.
So far, let's get these things and leave the government food to them.
And so now we will start cooking ourselves.
When are you going to start cooking?
I said Alfa doesn't know how to cut tomato, Mr.
But Alfa, the house that you live in, have you left there? That house, the whole house has been cemented. So where you went to now? What's up over there?
Here was better. You know, we not built. We are renting, so you can't tell landlord, please leave. No,
you can just.
Landlord, mentioned the landlord in here. So for now, when we go and build, then we'll implement what you guys are saying.
If you feed yourself there, it will take like 20 years.
To do what?
To feed himself.
But they say you ask for cooking, you have a problem with cooking.
No, I don't.
Just go and buy and come and cook it. That one is an issue.
I can do a very wonderful one.
So I'm
just and jollof.
Just that.
And I'm busy.
You can do jollof.
Yeah.
Which time?
Are you sure?
When I ate it, it was nice for me.
When you ate it?
No, because as for me, I liked it.
But when you get to another person,
because when I'm cooking, the most important person I'm thinking about is me.
You.
So as to whether it will please you.
What did they say?
No, I didn't even care. I didn't bother.
You didn't give any.
The last time my brother's wife was saying the rice I prepared, no, it looked like a mutu instead of rice.
But it was nice to
But
you.
I asked my brother, they said they wanted pechepe. So I
Nobody prepares
no,
peche.
no, the rice, it was rice and stew.
And
The
but
guy said they
nobody
wanted the peche one. I was like, okay, don't worry.
No,
So you
they
just-
But
wanted it
then
soft.
my brother's wife
No, the
was,
fact that they wanted it soft does not mean it should be
We're
like
going to do a
mutu.
mutu.
no, but it wasn't like mutu. She
But
described
when
it
you
to me.
added too much, or you could have taken a lot of
No, but it
water
was nice. We enjoyed it.
We don't know how to
It
take
was
water
she who didn't enjoy it. So as for me, I know that I can prepare something that I would like.
out. So you can prepare rice and stew.
Oh,
For himself.
You can prepare amamu.
yes.
All he says is for him.
For him. Oh,
And I can make normal.
Not like third party.
No.
That bad way.
So when your kids come, you cannot prepare food for them.
Oh, I can.
So you can prepare for them, you should be able to prepare for
One of the things I want to do is eventually when I'm married, I'll let the person take me through the process of cooking, especially soup. As
when
for
you are
soup,
married.
when I'm
Like,
married,
that will be too late.
no, I can learn.
No, no,
Me, I have a
He's
fair idea.
married this year, so.
Do you know when Alpha told me? He
So the show is done. Yeah,
Alpha
let's,
told me he was going to marry when your former producer, the one in the US
Dave.
now,
David.
what's the name? David.
that
That was when Alpha
That
said
was
he
when I
was
was
married.
there.
Then last year, Alpha said he
It
would
was a
marry.
COVID. It was a
Then
COVID.
I said, okay, last year I'll
The
flip
Russia
bill.
Ukraine war.
Last year I said I'll flip
Now
the bill.
Iran,
Then now
Iran,
has
Israel. Anytime I want exogenous factors.
Hopefully Monday.
Okay, Charlie. So that's our show. I was there with my colleague and friend Janice Opokuachiman, who has tried to expose me to the world that I don't know how to cook, even though it's not true. And Makwaja, please indicate. So that's our show for now. Thank you very much for doing the listening. Even though I'm not that feeling that well, but Janice said I will need to come tomorrow, so I'll try. It's not easy. So that's our show. God willing, we'll meet tomorrow.